Good afternoon, you're watching your lunchtime news here on TV1 with me, Deshan Gonavala. We've got the very latest from here at home and around the world lined up for you today. But first, let's have a look at the headlines. Why didn't Sajith Premadasa accept the position of Prime Minister? Government says the letter issued by Ranjit Maduwa Bandara is illegal. Showers expected in several areas of the country. Highest rainfall recorded from Pasikuda. 2 ministers assume duties today. A suspect arrested with 2 kilograms and 60 grams of heroin in Kochikade. Now in your lead story this afternoon, in the face of the political crisis in the country at the moment, Deputy Leader of the United National Party, Sajith Premadasa, spoke at a media briefing at Temperatries today.
We came to power through a consensus to form good governance. We came to power through unity. In ensuring that good governance, my objective 24 hours of the day for 365 days was to go on one path with the President and the Prime Minister through brotherhood and reconciliation. When there was a crisis, my objective was not to gain personal benefits, taking that crisis situation into account. In all the statements that I made and all the activities I did, I have spoken about His Excellency the President and the Honourable Prime Minister and the Good Governance Government. All the activities were done in the name of the Good Governance Government. I acted to ensure the unity of the government at all times. When political parties are acting in a government, there should be a clear program. When enacting these programs, it is important to respect the principles. There should be a code of ethics as a group who governs the country. When there is a leader in my party, my objective was not to get positions for myself, but to ensure the brotherhood and unity among the two leaders and ensure the development that the people hope for. That was my objective. I am not afraid to accept challenges, nor will I be afraid to. Irrelevant of what the challenge is, we must be loyal. We must act properly. Everyone is looking at us in this politically competitive world. They are looking at how we act. The children are looking at how the adult governing generation in the country are acting. I think I am of a clear vision, not only me, even Speaker Karu Jayasuriya. I think we have been just, democratic and disciplined, and the stance that I was in was correct.
In your local news, here are some of the views expressed at the cabinet briefing today.
We request them not to do such things. Whatever we do, we have to do it in a legal and in a constitutional manner. This is something they are doing to create division in the society. A letter like this conveys a wrong message to the state sector employees. Come to Parliament and show the majority. That's all you have to do. We can make decisions based on that then.
We request
them not to do such things. Whatever we do, we have to do it in a legal and in a constitutional manner. This is something they are doing to create division in the society. A letter like this conveys a wrong message to the state sector employees. Come to Parliament and show the majority. That's all you have to do. We can make decisions based on that then.
Now in your weather news, the Met Department says under the influence of the low pressure system in the vicinity of Sri Lanka, showers and cloudy conditions are expected to continue over the island and surrounding sea areas. The National Building Research Organisation says landslide warnings have been issued to 4 districts. Fairly strong gusty winds up to 40 to 50 kilometers per hour can be expected over the island, particularly over the northern half of the island. Showers or thunder showers will occur at times in the northern, eastern, north-central, northwestern, central and Ua provinces, and heavy 100 mm rainfall can be expected at some places. The highest rainfall of 342.3 mm during the past 24 hours was recorded from the Pasikuda area in Batiklo. The Met Department stated that a rainfall of 290.3 mm had been recorded from Kiran and 288 mm was recorded of Wakaneri. Sluice gates of several reservoirs have been opened in the Anuradhapura district as a result of the heavy rains. Assistant Director General of the Disaster Management Centre in Anuradhapura, Deshapriya Bandara, said that the sluice gates of Natchaduwa, Kalawava and Rajangana have been opened. 2 sluice gates of the Rajanganya Reservoir have been opened up by 4 feet each and 2 others have been opened up by 3 feet. Thereby, 2,150 cubic feet of water is released at the Malwatu per second. The National Building Research Organisation says landslide warnings have been issued to Ratnapura, Kandy, Nuwara Eliya and Matale districts. Now in your political news, 2 ministers who were sworn in recently assumed their offices today. Dinesh Gunawardena assumed duties as the Minister of Megapolis and Western Development today. He assumed duties as the Minister of Megapolis and Western Development. Piyasena Gamage assumed duties as the State Minister of Youth, Women and Child Affairs at the Ministry today. The event saw the participation of President Maithripala Sirisena. Now a child has died in Malawana in Tambuttegama in the Anuradhapura district after being electrocuted.
Anuj Devaranga Prabhashwara went to the Moranthara Kuragoda Oya with 2 friends yesterday. When he climbed onto a rock nearby to take a picture, his phone had slipped out of his hand and fallen into the waters, which led him to jump.
A 51-year-old suspect has been arrested down Takia Road in Kochikade with over 2 kilograms of heroin in his possession. The arrest was made during a raid carried out by officers attached to the anti-narcotic unit of the Nigambo division. The stock of heroin is worth over 20 million rupees. The suspect is a resident of Nigambo. Police said 3 other suspects have been arrested in connection with heroin smuggling during raids carried out over several parts of the island. Police said that one suspect, a 39-year-old, was arrested in Burella with 2.74 grams of heroin, adding that 51 rounds of 9mm ammunition were also discovered in the suspect's possession. Another suspect has been arrested with 7.7 grams of heroin in Sinnadupata area in Burella. Police further noted that the 3rd suspect was arrested with 22 grams of heroin near the Maravilla bus stop. The 40-year-old suspect will be produced before the Maravilla Magistrates Court today. Now in more local news, it was reported that a child drowned when attempting to take a selfie in Kegol.
Anuj Devaranga Prabhashwara went to the Moranthara Kuragoda Oya with 2 friends yesterday. When he climbed onto a rock nearby to take a picture, his phone had slipped out of his hand and fallen into the waters, which led him to jumping into the water. But the boy failed to return to the surface. According to the Bulatkohupitiya police, he had fallen into a crevice underwater and drowned as a result. Navy officers and local residents began the search operation yesterday. Anuj, who celebrated his birthday 5 days ago, was a resident of Asnavala in Varakapula.
Now more Champions League fixtures are set to take place tonight with Manchester United, Juventus and Manchester City all in action. But that's a wrap of lunchtime news for today. Stay tuned to News First and join us on our 55s as we bring you more of the very latest. For the News First team, I've been Deshan Gonawala. Good day.